kick us off with the
I'm
mantra?
doing it!
Am I doing it? Were you reading that for me to do?
Oh, well, no, this is... Oh, sorry, the song.
Oh, yes.
What's
going on?
What?
And I said, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey.
Hey, now.
What's going on? This is Celeste.
I'm Autumn. Welcome to Midnight Rentals. We are here to question the intricacies and emotional depths of movies that will make you question why we're doing that.
Why are we doing that?
Today, we're doing it because we're the masters.
The Masters of the Universe.
Indeed.
Also known as He-Man.
Basically.
But I understand why they didn't want to name it He-Man. Because it is kind of hard branding.
It's like they thought it was going to be cringe.
It's almost as if it is cringe. And by leaning into it, it is now cool again.
There we go.
But Masters of the Universe does sound cooler.
It does. It also doesn't lean itself towards anything.
You're right. Actually, I think that they very much leaned into the fact that this is going to be like maybe a double feature. I think they're aiming for like a trilogy.
I hope so after what we just saw.
I know. Also, there will be spoilers ahead. I feel like we need to mention this now, but kind of duh.
Like,
but
we did not say that last time, but it's like,
it's
see
kind of
the
implied.
time mark on the video or on the podcast, you're like, I feel like we're probably going to be spoiling it if it's an hour long. I feel like that's just intuitive.
Okay, but see, that's you using common sense.
And maybe
and she isn't common anymore.
Oh,
sorry.
I'm fully sitting on this cat's tail.
You know, she likes a little bit of abuse.
There's a cat present.
You can see the wily tail.
Yes, if you have video.
If you're not, you're just auditorily hearing purrs.
Yeah, if you hear
a little
like
bit
a little
in the background.
rumble, it's not my little tum-tum. Don't worry. This is a little funky because we just went and watched the movie in theaters rather than like going off on our
own little adventures
and seeing it. So this is gonna be interesting because also by going to the movie theater, no note taking,
no notes, just the mind and hope.
The mind, the body, and the soul.
The mind, the body,
Holy Trinity. The
body and the spirit. You know, I went to the Met recently.
Yes.
And
crazy flex.
Oh yeah, that's right. I went to the Met. And there was this really pretty art piece that was very much, it was a Catholic artifact, obviously. I knew that. I was raised Christian. I can recognize, some insignias, some representation. And this thing was it was shaped in like the shape of a sun. And I was like, wow, that's a beautiful chalice. And my partner had to be like, actually, no, that's for the body of Christ. Get it right. And I was like, oh, sorry.
Oh, I forgot about him.
I forgot about the body of Christ. Baptists don't take it that seriously. We're doing like oyster crackers and Welch's grape juice.
Oh.
It's a different approach. It is not in some beautiful chalice. It is in some plastic
Just a little something.
Plastic little cup.
It's a thought that counts.
It is, and the body and the blood of Christ. That also is what counts in this case.
Yes.
Anyway, He-Man.
Yeah.
So I really love the opening monologue.
Oh, yeah, we're
of the movie. I'm sorry, I just jumped in.
You were
I apologize.
I just froze.
Like the way we're getting a first person monologue and then it reframes of, no, this is the first date and he is giving context to himself to this stranger.
That was great.
And he's like, okay, so he was 9 years old plus 15 years. Yeah, he's dumb right now.
Mid-20s.
Mid-20s. What is 9 plus 15?
Well, he's like, I'm like 10, and then it was 15. So he's probably
24, 25, depending on his birthday.
20.
Mid-20s.
Who's keeping track?
Anymore? I loved the pink shirt with the white, it very was reminiscent of his normal everyday outfit, at least in the shades of it. I was really into it.
Also, this is skipping ahead.
Skip ahead.
Sorry, I like to do that. I am fascinated by the sweater that he wore to work out. Being a cat sweater. With, like, lace on it and stuff. I was like, this is crazy. This is a good workout sweatshirt. But also, who's wearing a sweatshirt to the gym?
There are a lot of people who are wearing sweatshirts to the gym, and it's either that they have so little fat they're struggling to stay warm, or they're trying to make themselves sweat more.
Ugh.
And, like, I respect both journeys,
No
but
shade.
both of them are no's for me.
Also, gray, bold.
Bold.
You really want to show people you sweat.
Like the heather gray, the light
Yeah.
heather.
Rock and roll.
It's a really big commitment.
Yeah. So is Bob.
Okay, but he pulled it
He
off
pulled it
the
off
whole
really well.
the way this 9-year-old version of him, I'm looking at his hair and I'm like, what a haircut choice. And then I see grown up Adam and I'm like, actually, it was the right choice. The character progression was very good.
That casting was actually really good too.
I know.
Like,
and God, I love Idris Elba. I love that man.
I didn't know that was him the whole time. Until
That
they
is
had credits.
so.
I didn't know who that was.
That explains that reaction so much more. Because I was like, "What do you mean, Idris Elba? Like he's right there."
Yeah, you're like, did you watch the movie?
He's
I haven't
actually right there the whole time.
I haven't seen his face in a while. Oh, we're so back.
We're so back.
Sorry, camera went kaput.
We're back though. Figure
We're
it
so
out.
back. In general, going back to the date, I thought it was in general very cool
Yes.
that Adam as a character was very reflective of just like, you know, the way things are right now, like the things he's facing, and you're like, and he's just trying to tell her this like crazy shit that's like his backstory.
Yeah.
And it's like that is modern dating, for instance, is just like
Telling you my crazy lore.
yeah, exactly. You're just like lore dumping, and the other person's like, I don't think you're telling the truth, and you're like, I don't know how to prove it to you more that happened. Anyway, okay, so if you don't take me for it,
I told all of you this was real.
but I just thought it was cool, like the whole
The commentary on himself, even in the
Yeah.
moment.
I was like, why is this like kind of oddly relatable though? Like him in the workplace and stuff. Just,
Well, his
like,
friend being like, why can't you just, like, show up to work, clock in, clock out, and live for the weekend like the rest of us? And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, so we're all just in it right now, you know?
Yeah. No, that was very...
We're all just cogs in the machine right now, and we feeling it.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
It was the one moment of actual true realism in this, like, up here sci-fi thriller film.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, but yeah, aren't we all just cogs in a machine? And isn't capitalism wearing all of our souls down every day a little bit? But, like, we get crunk on the weekends, and that makes it all right.
Also, having a main character that's, like, purpose is known and distinguished. Like, what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And then he just can't do it
Yeah.
at this time was also kind of interesting to me. Like, it's usually the reverse of, like, I don't know what I meant to do or something. And he's like, I know my purpose. Sword.
Sword. Just sword.
I'm here to sword.
I'm here for sword.
I show up.
Sword.
I find sword. And I get hot. And
Oh my
that's-
god. And the HR boss, she was so good. She came on camera. I forgot her name immediately. But she's from,
She's on SNL.
oh, she was on SNL? I know her
I think.
just from Agatha All Along.
She was on that too. Well,
She's very
Maybe I'm-
talented, and I love her beautiful, perfectly symmetrical face.
no, for real. That, she's stunning.
Oh my god.
And it just, like, kind of was uncanny enough. That
No, it
works
really
out
was.
for-
The sickening sweet smile while she's speaking absolute HR malarkey was so believably good.
Yes. Very pristine.
Very a performance, if you will.
She ate.
Mm-hmm. What does she do?
She ate.
She ate.
It just sounds like I'm saying
He finds sword.
He finds her. Well, okay. So, date happens, it goes badly.
Date happens, it goes badly.
He goes work, it goes badly. It's his roommate, it goes badly.
He's just
Everything's
taking
going badly.
crit losses on every roll today.
The way he, like, woke up in his bed the next morning after, like, kerplunking onto that mattress the next morning. Like,
yeah, and somehow he was perfectly dressed, and it was not the same outfit.
I think that Nicholas is just, like, I think that, like, you know, that, like, Captain America, like, this is America's ass kind of
Yeah.
is, like, funny to him in, like, a certain sort of way, because the amount of, like, ass shots he got, I think he
So
was just proud
many.
of his butt.
Well, also, like, I'm jumping ahead here a little bit, but I love, like, Tarzan is so back. Like, if you were not alive for the Brendan Fraser Tarzan thirst that was then followed up by The Mummy, just like that man's man, you know, but the body for the woman, and it's actually shot for the female consumer. They really followed up in this movie with delicious muscle shots.
Yeah.
In a way that made me feel seen, you know?
Bring back men.
Bring back gratuitous shots of men for women.
Side tangent. It's similar to this. The amount of times today that I pulled them, I was just thinking about this the other day. But I was. Similarly, on the ride up here, was listening to the Twilight soundtrack, of course.
As you should.
And a picture from Breaking Dawn Part 1 came up and on my little screen on my car for the song that was playing from the soundtrack. And I, like, for half a second, accidentally, like, was a victim unto my own, like, distracted driving just because I saw Taylor Lautner.
Oh, my God.
In the corner of my eye.
Oh, my God.
Went, like, it was like a bat signal. And I was
a visceral reaction.
What do I do? What do I do? I forgot. He exists and he's beautiful. So I think that us as people, we yearn for, like, you know, I wrote down, I think we need to bring back abs.
We do need to bring back abs. Like, I miss rib abs, you know?
Cheese grater.
I've gotten so... Okay, this is gonna sound awful, but I've gotten so, like, blinded by, like, the Chris's abs
So many
and Hugh Jackman's abs that it was so nice to just see, like, fully...
Like, real
human, like Hercules... build, not just like, oh, I'm so ripped. He had the weight, the girthy muscles. I don't know how else to say it besides that. Unfortunate words came out of my mouth just now.
He cooked those at home.
Ooh,
he didn't buy those out.
You're right. No, you're right. Those are some cinnamon rolls that he baked.
Yeah, but it's like the same thing. And hey, not to comment on all these actors' bodies. I don't know if they're actually their bodies.
Sorry,
not.
actually.
Half the time they fake this stuff.
But listen, here's the thing. This is just reparations, because men talk about women's bodies all the time. It's only fair that we take up some of that space, too.
Exactly. And same point, half the time on film sets, when you have somebody that's jacked in either direction, either department, whatever it may be, it's pretty common for them to use the same kind of, like, suits that, like, drag kings use.
I didn't know.
So if they're not actually in a place of looking totally ripped, some of them every now and then.
That makes sense. There's a good prosthetic, you know?
Yeah, they'll use that torso prosthetic and stuff. Yeah.
Baby powder it up.
Yeah. It's like there's CGI tricks and stuff. There's some in this movie. Like I think him, like, the way they tried to show him before is like glow up, like magic girl sequence. Which
it was a magic girl sequence. I love the drama and the silly, like, playing up of all of the action sequences that were so 80s.
Oh, yeah.
So 80. It was so much fun. It was a romp.
Yeah. That's kind of like, we were talking about Rambo before.
Yeah.
I think, like, if Rambo were to do kind of what this movie did of leaning into the campy...
Yeah, the theater of it.
Yeah. Especially just... Yeah, the 80s of it, too.
Yeah, it was so fun to be on a silly adventure in a world we've never been in before. It wasn't Star Wars. It wasn't Disney. It wasn't Marvel. It wasn't Lord of the Rings. It wasn't, name another franchise I'm running out right now.
Twilight.
But that's a different type of action sequence. That's not laser beams and aliens. But it's just refreshing to have a new one, you know?
I have this delusional hot take.
Okay.
Not to... All conversations could go back to Twilight with me, unfortunately.
It all comes back to Bella.
Love her. Icon. I firmly believe that Breaking Dawn Part 2's fight sequence, and most of that movie...
Oh, no, it changed the game.
Yeah, fully paved out what Marvel did.
No.
Were there comics before it hit itself? Yes. But, like, how they frame stuff... And,
yes, like visually, cinematically speaking.
Yes. Was that book... franchise meant to have all... I mean, Harry Potter, you can make the same claim.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of what Harry Potter did is kind of snagged and used in a lot of the more modern franchises, too. So, anyway. main case in point. I had a similar, like, that excitement that you felt very similarly. I felt the same leaving this movie that I felt when I left the Dungeons & Dragons movie.
Yeah.
And I think it's that same feeling of, like, you watch something that's, like, clean, crisply made, fun, action,
like, adventure. I was just giddy. It was just a silly, fun time.
And you're not, like, bogged down by, like...
all this lore.
Yeah. You're not like, how is this leading to the next one? And if they make another one, cool, but you're not...
they're giving you all of the context you need to enjoy the scene that's happening right now. Yeah. I don't want to say spoon-feeding, but,
but they are egging.
They are egging us on.
Egging or negging or whatever.
Definitely, I did not feel negged by this movie, but I can't speak for you.
I didn't feel that. I don't really know what that word means, I think.
To be negged?
Yeah.
I think at one point in time, people were trying to make it be like, I'm not gonna, no, cut the tapes. I'm not speaking on this, actually. So I'm jumping.
Back to the...
I am jumping. No, the way as we're doing the flashback, I guess I'm not jumping ahead. I'm exactly where we're meant to be. I'm back in. We're in the flashback to the child. We're at the date. He's talking about Eternia. He's talking about his experience and all these people he grew up with.
Called Eternia.
Yeah, it is called Eternia.
Moment of silence for that.
R.I.P. Eternia. You were a real one.
Yeah.
I guess we're getting her back now. The way Ram Man and Fisto and whatever, Mechanic or whatever his name was, Mechanic, like the way it was, Avengers Assemble.
What? I feel like they're making fun of that.
It was so funny the way the build-up and the payoff was for it, though. Like, it really, this movie knows, it is aware of itself, and I think I appreciate that about it, and just the way it paced itself, the way... what is his name? Skeletor. I was like, it is Grayskull. He is Skeletor. Like,
that's a... hey, side note, that's weird.
Grayskull?
Grayskull, Skeletor, not the same thing.
Not the same thing. Very different.
Same-ish.
But both skull. Very skull forward.
Appreciate this. The Grayskull was, like, the good thing.
Yeah, for the power of Grayskull.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay. I was just
side note,
bowling. It's a lot. There's a lot of lore. And frankly, I cannot wait to see the cast for She-Ra.
She-Ra's build-up is almost equated to kind of how I feel with Supergirl, where it's like, this is the lead-up we needed. Someone had to hold the door open.
Yeah, and it was a man. Oh, we're being, like, okay, that movie's not coming out for several years now, but we're being fed right now. We're being fed. I'm so excited.
Yes. Well, you need a golden retriever to open the door.
Yeah.
Golden retriever guy to open the door. And then that way we can have our bisexual, pansexual, chaotic.
Absolutely.
Walk through the door after.
The fantasy fulfillment. I also just love that they're like, you know what Adam does? He works in HR, because you know what Adam's gonna do? De-escalate a situation.
Yeah.
This packet of muscles is just gonna... he's gonna be like, hey, what if we used our words and not our fists?
That was nice. That was like...
it was like, of course it's a ploy. Of course it's not going to work out. There's no way the villains are going to go for that. But I loved that bit that he continuously kept trying. They're like, no, it's because he's just a good person.
Well, yeah.
Pure of heart.
I think it's a funny, I get one of those, like, self-aware bits towards, like, the stereotypes in these franchises and stuff. Instantly, we're in a battle. And he's like, whoa. When did we escalate that far? Yeah, that's a little crazy.
I don't even know your name.
Well, life or death? All of a sudden? Crazy.
We didn't even talk.
Yeah. I don't know you.
We didn't yap about it, and I don't know you.
I don't know you. That's
my purse. That's my purse. I don't know you.
This also had so many good one-liners.
Over and over.
You, like, and they burned into my brain.
This movie is a real GIF monster.
Yeah. Hopefully. Please. So
Please. I want more Skeletor. I need them.
One of the first lines was when Man in Arms.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Idris Elba. Like,
Mustache Man.
Gears up to fight the Jaw Man. I just made that name.
Skull Crusher? Jacksaw? His face made me very uncomfortable, and I know it's supposed to. Like, but I was more uncomfortable with him than I ever was with Skeletor. And maybe that's just Skeletor's, like...
Skeletor's kind of a gender.
Yeah. Kind of gender envy, actually.
Yeah, just, like, as how they achieved it.
Yeah.
The line...
Sorry.
The line was just... he sees, like, the jaw guy roll up, and he, like, twirls his little baseball bat, like the candlestick in the billiard room, like, and it just goes...
His world trophy.
Time to get ready to brawl. That's actually, maybe that's the line that told me that maybe is Idris Elba. Because I was like, no way did he book a role where he goes, time to get ready to brawl. Like,
but the way he served, like, valiant warrior man of honor to, like, drunken man of fallen dreams and disappointing father.
Huge character
like,
for this man,
The two sides of the same coin. Idris Elba, the man that you are, he ate that up. The slight drunken slur, the little bit of a the breathiness on the word. I mean, he's an actor. He committed, and I appreciated it. I appreciated his performance.
Well, the reveal too of him, like when they roll him over and they're like, "Oh my god,
yeah. You're like, oh my god, that's the Valorant. Nope, that's a game. Valiant man.
I didn't know the difference.
I did love the robot. Like, I hate that we had to have a robot just so that we could have a female woman, like a female presence experience violence to show the escalation. But I did love the robot.
30 seconds of screen time for a single robot to unpack,
she got 8 lines.
You know, like, the first few waves of feminism. Like,
well, and robots don't experience gender, but of course the voice boxes do.
Well, but we gender them.
Yeah. And she can die so that Tila can have rights. But I did love her cattiness. Yeah. She was very refreshing. I loved her.
Kristen Wiig.
And she's coming back. He saved her head, so obviously she's fine.
Oh yeah.
That's just how that works.
So yes, head.
So no head.
Oh.
You really committed. You really said that and then took it a step further.
I am on a mission to bring back Vine references again. Yeah, old commercial references. How they just keep coming back. Mm-hmm. You're like, how are we still where's the beef? And I smell like beef dichotomy.
You know what I miss is the Frontier commercials where the animals talked on the.
I miss it when Frontier had animals. Period. Do they still have it?
Yes, they still have it. I was recently at the airport.
So that's just been booked.
She's busy. I have had one thing that I get to do, and I'm like, guys, I'm so busy.
She's going stateside. Kissing
I'm
a
going
Swedish
coast
boy
to
over
coast.
FaceTime.
What?
Zara Larsson.
Oh, sorry. I am not a true Zara Larsson know-it-all.
You should listen to that at the airport.
I do appreciate her passive. I have several of her songs saved, but I just I don't have knowledge about her.
She's Swedish. Oh, the nerd store or whatever, and he's taking the sword.
Yeah. Oh my, the commitment.
The cinematography. Shout out to who was the cinematographer on this film. Purposefully picking crotch shots underneath the statue's leg unto He-Man to Adam. That's high art.
Controversial opinion. I've always hated that his name is Adam because I'm like, oh, like Adam. But then when I learned that his sister's name is Adora, I'm like, okay, Adora and Adam, that's kind of cute. Fun. That's adorable.
Not like Cain or is that the Bible one?
Cain? Cain and Abel? Cain and Abel. I thought you said Kang from Marvel, and I was like, I mean, sure.
So, when we go back to that first conversation or two that we had, and we talked about religion, and you saw my eyes maybe glaze over a little bit, it's because I've never had one, and it's really flexing in this moment.
The sword shots. I love that there were, speaking of low-hanging fruit puns, we just watched Scary Movie. Lots of low-hanging, the easiest joke you can make is the one they're gonna make. Yeah. And it was not always the easiest joke, because sometimes they made you walk a little bit for it in this film, but they really just committed. Uh-huh. They went for the joke. Also, first He-Man battle, actual He-Man battle, the, quadruple horizontal little spin he did, the jeté he did horizontally. Ooh, it set me. I was sat for it. I was everything I wanted in an action film that I haven't been getting, and I'm so happy.
Oh yeah, all the fight sequences were that way.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, this is an action movie again. Oh, this is Perfectly camp.
We're bringing back the, like,
Although-
she's doing an absolute spin and absolutely barreling every person with a bullet, like, effortlessly and perfect.
Yeah.
I love a woman that does close gun combat with a non-close gun. You know what I mean? Like, it's a ranged gun, and they're using it in close hand combat. And it's just for the posing of it, because that's visually more fun.
Oh, yeah.
But it's so... I eat it up every time.
Small girl, big gun.
Small girl, big gun.
Yeah, well, the freeze frames in the last battle.
Yes.
Was, like, peak. Like, the enter the slow-mo kind of stuff in the editing. I thought it was just glorious. And it, like, allowed itself to be ridiculous at times. Like, Adam in the when they're on the, like, overpass, and then he has to jump, and he's like, what? Like,
and, like, he walks it off.
Yeah, it just fully, like, yeets himself. Like,
and he like, slams into the cement, and Tila's like, what's wrong with you? Why would you land like that?
Yeah, that was great. Like, that reminded me of, Winter Soldier.
Yes.
Like,
there were so many moments where I'm like, this is a Disney moment, actually.
Yeah, but they're just, again, it feels like they're kind of parodying
a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this franchise, and I know it's really early. It's really easy. Whoa. Okay. It's really early to be calling Masters of the Universe a franchise, but I'm just betting early. I think, I know Jared Leto's attached and he's cursed, but he did a really good job, and I think the actor for Adam, I don't actually know his name.
Nicholas.
I
don't know.
He put on a performance. He was believable. He was earnest. He was heartfelt. He was hot.
Here's something to note about that man also. What's his typecast? Have you, like, if you watch any of the other movies he's done too, you look at him and you're like, you've never played the same thing twice. Like, in Bottoms, he plays, like, the jock that sleeps with one of the character's moms.
Yes.
Spoiler alert at Bottoms, I guess, if you remember that. And then Red, White, Royal, Blue, he plays the prince. Gay prince.
Gay prince. I haven't read that. I haven't read it either. I've written... Whoa. My brain is going so fast and my mouth is going so slow, and I'm really struggling to connect the cars right now. Okay.
In a house.
I have not read the books. I've read some of that author's other books, but a lot of people told me they were disappointed by the movie, so I didn't watch it because I don't want to be disappointed by yet another rom-com.
I didn't think it was disappointing,
okay.
But I didn't read the book, so there's no expectation.
You know,
that's something quite freeing. If you save the book for second, can't be disappointed by the movie.
That's actually, I do fully agree. Because if I had watched the movie first for the President Snow Hunger Games movie.
Yeah.
Is that the Sunrise on the Reaping?
Mm-hmm.
Did I actually get
No.
No, okay.
I lied to you.
Okay. I was like, wait, did I pull it?
Songbirds and Snakes.
Songbirds and Snakes. Do you love my blind confidence?
No, I should have egged it on. Egg! I said it again.
Egg.
Okay.
There's a lot of eggs today.
Songbirds and Snakes. If I had
watched the movie first,
read the book,
I would have enjoyed the movie so much more. Watching the movie after reading the book, I was so, like, I wasn't disappointed, but I was not as enthusiastic about it as I wanted to be.
Well, 9 times out of 10, if I've read the book first, I'm kind of pissed about the movie.
See, okay, but Project Hail Mary, disagree.
Well, that makes sense. Well, but, yeah.
Some people did, but, like...
Well, because the details it leaves out, you don't really need, I think. And they added new things.
People were really upset that Strauss didn't get to burn in hell the way she was supposed to in the book, but, like...
And this is also another specific detail, but the lens flares with Skeletor's eyes made those pristine. And then at the end...
I agree.
With Adam's eyes.
Yeah.
Doing the same thing a little bit, too.
Yeah.
That was so fascinating, and I would be willing to bet that other flicks are going to pick up that choice.
Is that called the director of... film? Huh? There's a person who's specifically in charge of the camera, and it's not the cameraman. The director
DP.
of cinematography? The director of production?
Director of photography, but you just call them DPs.
See.
Yeah.
The more you know. This DP, I don't know who it was, I don't really follow DPs, but working on it. But he did. I'm trying to like identify. Okay, listen. I was a movie watcher, not a movie consumer.
Yeah.
And I'm becoming a consumer in the recent years. So I've been trying to pay more attention to directors and who, the producers are, and like who, where are the ties, where are all the red lines tacking on. I'm trying to, and I'm getting better at it, but very minimally.
Well, DPs are hard to keep track of because they don't have hardly any through line half the time with their projects.
Sick, okay.
They pick up what they are either passionate about if they're well known, or they pick up just whatever they can get, honestly.
Here's the thing. I thought in the first battle, when Adam is fighting Lockjaw, Killer Saw, whatever the heck, menacing murdery guy who de-honored Man of Arms.
Yes, when he's fighting.
Yes, that guy. And he rips his arm off. I recognize, not a real arm. It is a tool arm. So I'm going to say most people who have some kind of prosthetic have multiples.
This is a fantasy world.
Yeah.
We're not talking about, like...
Yeah. Okay, great. Listen.
First off.
He had a hook
for a hand.
He had a hook for a hand that also turned into a cannon.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, anything's possible. I'm assuming he has a spare. I just...
There's also several, like, limbs flying around.
Yeah, but it's like, I thought he defeated him. So for Man of Arms to Idris Elba to have to fight him again in the, like...
Well, he didn't kill him.
Yeah, I guess he murked a lot of people.
Also, it's a movie. Does anyone
Movie magic. No.
My dad's probably dead. Sorry.
Also, Camilla Mendes, is that her name?
Camilla. I don't know
her
last name.
booty was serving in this, in those pants.
Yeah.
My goodness,
They cut those.
They were measured.
She looked great. She looked tiny.
I know. So trim.
I literally had a thought. I was like, I wonder if everyone in Riverdale is just like short.
See, I feel like they were. I have so many feelings about Riverdale. It's such a show. What a piece of media
It's a show and it's a CW show at the end of the day.
I love that we didn't have any tip slips with the loincloth, which obviously I understand the man is wearing actual shorts underneath.
Well, you got to see him like technically naked in the
yeah, in the Sailor Moon sequence.
What more do you want?
I didn't say I wanted more. I'm just I was watching the panty line and I was very impressed.
You're like, be careful.
You know how like in Super Smash Bros. You could pause the game.
And what? I've only played a couple times less. What happens?
Autumn, don't. I know I'm not weird for this. I know millions of
I'm not shading. I genuinely
Okay. I know genuinely that other bisexual women have done this, so I'm gonna say this with no shame. So you pause the game, and then you use your little joystick, and you would look underneath Peach's skirt, and it's just white ruffles. There's nothing to be seen, but it's kind of like Barbie, where it's like, oh, this is this pretty dress, and this plastic imprint of underwear is what's underneath, But I was in the same spirit of like, I'm just checking your panty line, girl. I'm just looking out for you. It's not because I'm nosy. I'm curious. I'm making sure, keeping an eye on it.
That's wild.
But I really loved the costuming throughout the whole thing. Is what my takeaway from that entire statement is. Period. The costuming was so. His princely clothing after. I know you said you didn't watch He-Man. It was perfect to me. And granted, I'm watching reruns. I was not an original fan. Crazy. So shocking. I know.
You weren't even swimming yet.
You're correct. Were you swimming, Autumn? No, you were not swimming either.
No. Sorry. I don't know why I had to think about that. I was like, in what sense?
And what's... Autumn burns me with the joke and then immediately loses the meaning of the joke.
I just lose the jurisdiction. Where the hell are we?
So,
the middle is a little bit of a blur.
It's just like action scene, spaceship scene, silly spaceship scene, spaceship explodes. Tila and Adam, they like each other like friends. They are not romantic. So glad about that. So good to be buddies. You know, I
Did
love
they
being in the
clarify
friends.
that?
Oh, Tila cleared it up real quick.
I think that was when I went.
It was definitely was when you went to the bathroom.
I was like, I can't. With
He like lifts the spaceship and the mood lighting goes in. And he's like one-arming it with his big buff muscle. And she's like, oh, wow. Thank you, Adam. And then I was like, yeah, it's like actually really heavy though. So if you want, she's like, oh my God. Yeah, of course. Let me, oh my God, let me get this thing. And I don't even remember what they're getting from the ship. And they like get really close. They're like, yeah, Adam, I really missed you. There was not a day that went by that I didn't think about you. And Adam was like, no, Tila. I'm going to be really embarrassed if her name isn't Tila. I'm like 88% sure it's Tila.
I think it is.
Okay, if I'm saying it wrong, I'm going to be very upset with myself. Tila, there was not a day that went by when I was stuck on Earth and I was stuck doing HR things that I did not think about you, Queen. And actually, you can see him like going to escalate it and she's like, the camera pulls out. The lighting shifts. But you know, like, you have been my closest friend. Almost my little brother. Like, verbatim, that is what she says.
Well, it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's like, you don't know this man. The world's on fire. Your
old.
father's a drunk. She was older.
Yeah, so you just look at him like this.
Yeah.
Little kid.
But, like I get, you're looking at this hunk who's, you know, a big, strong, indestructible man when the only other male figure in your life has devastated you recently. But somehow, because you showed up, the other male figure in her life is starting to, like, get it together.
Yeah.
You know? And there's a lot of there's a lot of feelings there.
That's crazy. I miss a pivotal moment of this whole movie. Because the whole time I was like, I cannot read their dynamic.
Well, and then at the end, they're being
why.
like cutesy flirty again. I can't remember if there was a kiss. I don't think there was a kiss.
No.
Okay, cool. I don't think I hallucinated one, but I was like, maybe I forgot it.
Really, they hugged.
I think
I guess
we're gonna get it more into that in the future, but then maybe, surprise twist, Tila's into Adora.
Huge.
But
Ooh,
I secretly I need it to be Catra. I need Catra to exist in the same timeline as the DreamWorks one, and I need her to, it doesn't matter. I'm pausing. I'm putting a pin in it. I'm putting a pin in myself. I can't.
Oh, sorry.
I know.
And as we get towards the end of the movie,
yeah,
Skeletor's lines are some that have burned
oh
in
my
brain.
God. I wish there was subtitles on because I was missing some of his soliloquy, and I am a little bummed out about it.
The two that, like, stuck in my brain was, and I recited them after already, so I'm a broken record over here.
Broken record over here.
Just after what all of that, like, heroic, like, post-belly of the whale moment.
Yeah,
Adam,
like he died, he comes back to life, his heart is glowing.
And then Skeletor's just like, oh, you boob.
Like, oh, yes, bring me back to 2011 when everyone is being called a boob.
Honestly. The other line from Skeletor that I also really enjoyed was I don't know if I'll be able to recite it right, but he got this, like, you got this long, big sword that you leave dangling between your
gorgeous thighs.
Like, well, literally in a chokehold above him.
No, the amount of...
Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Doing some gorgeous thighs. All right.
Like, Skeletor's
homoerotic themes from Skeletor.
Into everything and nothing.
Yeah.
And the relationship between him and Sorceress A...
That's her name?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Just Sorceress A. Everyone has, like, the most, like, articulate names, and imagine, like, her is just... Alison Brie just got cast as Sorceress
A. Very impactful role. I loved the drama that she brought in. Her hat was really something.
It's also fun to keep the character that was just, like, the straight plug-in for the character with the most, like, homoerotic tendencies.
Yeah.
In this day and age. Because it's like, he's gonna let it all hang out.
He sure is.
She's here, so, hey, what you gonna do about it?
I'm excited, the cliffhanger they left there where she retrieved the skull. I really want to see her make, like, a scepter out of it. So we just have talking Skeletor next time, but he's essentially powerless because she is just putting her, extension
like a
of herself.
Bowser effect.
Like a Bowser.
Like in,
How do you mean that?
Like Super Mario Galaxy?
Didn't play that one.
No, the movie.
Okay.
The new movie.
Oh.
The new movie that came out.
Yes, the new movie that came out.
Super Mario Bros. 2.
Yes.
They shrunk Bowser with
Yes.
the mushroom.
Yes. Okay. Yes. I understand. I understand.
Then they kind of keep him around by keeping him tiny because he can't do any damage.
He can't do anything.
He's tiny.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that a little bit.
I'm thinking like he's acting like Iago, the parrot for Jafar.
Love that.
Like can't really do anything, just whines and has commentary.
Oh, Jafar! Like.
Oh, Jeff.
Jafar. It was a really bad Gilbert Godfrey.
This one takes the cake, which he also doesn't say, but like, cracker. You know, he's pretending to be a parrot for Jasmine. Yeah, that's all I got. That was it.
I don't remember. He's not. Love Gilbert. I cannot remember any of Iago's lines. But I could whip out Pain and Panics like nobody's business. Comedy must look goobiest this. Like, what's that about?
What's that? Listen,
And
those
you know
sandals left a real impression in my mind.
Yeah, they did.
We are worms! Worthless worms! It ends. Friendship of magic. Friendship of magic. Friendship is magic.
What are your thoughts of this movie, Friendship of Magic?
Friendship of magic. Masters of the universe.
Yes.
Boob.
Boob. Oh, you boob.
Oh, you boob.
Yeah. No. Oh, and I appreciated at the end they did the like joke about how they all laugh, like the like the lean back. That was great.
It was such a good bit.
Yeah.
I want to dramatically laugh uncomfortably to make other people uncomfortable.
Love it.
Like, us doing it silly hee makes me giggle harder because other people are, like, having a hard time with it.
Yeah. Not coping with it.
Not coping with it.
I'm not in on the joke.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Discomfort.
Yeah. Also the soundtrack having the, like, what's going on.
Oh.
That was kind of cool. And
the
whole
electronica was really...
The bass theme was awesome.
It was really well done.
And they played Boys Don't Cry from The Cure. And I wore this shirt today. That's The Cure.
That's The Cure. You gotta move some hair.
My cat on it. That's why you're talking to me today. I wore a cat on my shirt, and you were like, it beckons me.
My people.
My bat signal is shining upon me.
I have nothing bad to say about this movie. It was a really fun time.
Yeah. I don't have any.
Like, maybe on rewatch, some of the penis jokes are gonna be less funny.
Yeah.
But most jokes that are quote-unquote edgy are going to get stale with time.
Yeah, that's tea.
And I feel like this movie has leaned so much into itself that it will age well. More or less. It's not gonna go Thor, God of Thunder? Thor... Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Where people really liked it, and then they started watching it again, and they were like, actually, this is really annoying, and I don't know why I thought it was so silly the first time. I think this is going to avoid that problem.
Well, that's good. I repressed that movie.
That's okay.
But Ragnarok's just so...
Ragnarok is
good!
And I love Jane Foster Thor, and I think that is part of the downfall of that movie for me. But we're not here to talk about Thor, Love and Thunder.
They did not do it justice.
Ugh. My girl.
But this fulfilled the same kind of thing. You know?
And I am so excited for She-Ra. Her red cape is cut just right. Her outfit is perfect. Her hair is immaculate. Her sword is beautiful. And I am so ready to see another super-powered, strong babe kicking butt and taking names. And her name is Adora. And she is complicated and traumatized. And I am so locked in. I got full body goosebumps watching the 2-second clip of Adora being backlit. Because her brother activated the Swords of Grayskull, and her sword activated, and her sword found her. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the ride.
So.
Oh my god. I love
Any glimmer
She-Ra.
of a gay person, we will gladly take.
I'm so starved. I'm so starved.
We all are.
I know.
It's not just you.
I know, you're right. I'm making it about me. It's affecting us. This drought is affecting other people as well. I hear that you have some news.
Yes, and we did an intro. It's time for the news. I just want to talk about stuff that I think is a little silly in entertainment. really. That's just a weird headline or something. And then Celeste gets to react. And you at home also will get to react and go, huh?
It's a blind item for us.
Yeah. Well, it's me scrolling on Deadline and going, what the hell are we doing here these days? This one actually that we'll start with is quite iconic. And so when I say it's a little silly, I just thought it was iconic. Yeah. I don't know how to describe it. Alan Cumming on how gothic and queer aesthetic on The Traitors won over audiences and is probably changing attitudes.
It is.
It is.
It is. Okay, I'm here. I'm listening.
This whole article is just about Alan Cumming popping off about how he's like, yeah, I just had to make it gay and goth. And it's changing lives.
It is.
And it is.
It is changing lives. It is inspiring media. I'm interrupting. Continue.
No, you're good. Sorry, you can.
I'm very passionate about
preach.
Traitors. I love Traitors.
Yeah.
Bob the drag queen was robbed.
Period.
Rob played a very good game.
Yeah.
He also just had pretty boy privilege, and everyone was sad to see it.
I hated that situation.
Which one?
Well, I loved that season.
Bob the drag queen or Rob?
Bob I loved.
Bob, yes.
Rob, and also Dylan Efron. He really thought he was like cooking on
yeah,
something.
no,
And then,
no,
like,
he
a
really
good majority
did.
of the show, he was absolutely not. And it was very entertaining.
He was really the definition of a himbo the entire time.
Well, but he was trying really hard.
No,
like,
but that's the thing.
wanted
The
to get
himbos
out.
are earnest,
Yeah.
you know? That's what you like about them, is they are genuine in their fruitless labor.
Absolutely. Also, I'm fully aware this is not a movie. Again, that's why I say
It's
an
entertainment.
at
Entertainment.
large, so, and I could do whatever I want.
Yeah, we make the rules.
You're hostage to it, sorry. Anyway, basically the piece just reflects on how the aesthetic, like, affected the show.
How
And if you think about it, like, I
queer
think,
fashion is very impactful in his art and bleeds into everything.
He told audience how the theatrically and campiness, the gothic and queer vibe have been key to the series' success, and that his own character style has the potential to change anti-queer opinions. I kind of like the idea that Traitors is the thing that makes people change minds.
Yeah, it wasn't Drag Race.
No, they're not tuning in yet.
Wasn't equality being passed. It's Alan Cummings.
Well, but I think it's kind of cool that
on ABC.
Like, they usually have a drag queen on
Yeah.
season.
They're having Monet this season, or they had Monet previously.
Past season.
Ah.
Yeah. And I don't think there's a cast for the next season yet, but don't quote me.
They just released it, but it's mostly randos.
Well,
Like unknowns. Normal, average, everyday citizens. Do I believe truly that they're getting everyday average citizens? No.
No.
Do I think they're going to be pulling a lot of actors who have daytime jobs? Yes.
Yes.
And
And that's the problem with reality television as a
that's
whole.
the problem with. I enjoy it more when it's the like unknown celebrity. Like we got
There's only
the chef Kristen, was that her name? And the ice skating duo that were Olympians. Like I had never experienced them before outside of the context of this show, and I thought, and like Dylan Efron, where it's like random dude.
Not
but
random because of nepotism,
but like random but interesting personality that isn't a reality TV star personality, which I feel like too many of those in a room and the show gets really catty and really boring, and it's less fun in my opinion.
Well, I was reflecting on this recently too with reality television as a whole, because I like spiraled down this with Smosh's recent video where they do a TTRPG of Dance Moms. So instead of Dungeons and Dragons, it's just Dance Moms.
Wow.
And instead of dice, they have to spin tops, and it was awesome.
That's such a fun pivot.
Oh yeah, it was great. But they were talking about Abby Lee Miller.
Yes.
At the beginning of it, because, like, duh.
She's impactful in that space.
But she's, like, one of those few, there's just certain reality stars and stuff that are created just by being a human that is authentically themselves. Mm-hmm. And then I was watching, like, a whole thing about, like, John and Kate Placé and that whole situation. And I was like, that's another, like, not good, but, like, weird happenstance in reality television that worked oddly well for views. It was just because...
What?
Okay. 4
I'm so my
I hate when people
the
do
boys
that.
got me up at 4 a.m.
It's late also. But, okay. Reality shows in general, I think the ones that they kind of just pick people out of the wild rather than just, you know,
It's so much more fun.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this show does a good job by being, you know, a contestant based one.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're doing a good job of like kind of
I agree.
balancing names and
some Love Island
identity.
people, but not a lot of Love Island people.
Yeah. Well, and even when they do cast people from other shows, they do cast based off of like some basis of authenticity of personality.
Oh yeah.
I guess when the show started, Cumming revealed how he had initially approached Studio Lambert with a concept to frame his host character as a Scottish laird lord, a dandy, which was accepted.
Approved.
That aesthetic we took into the fittings and clothes, and that has become more and more and more. And last season, I was dressed as a coffin at one point. It was a good look.
I also love that the dog's outfit also matches, and the dog does nothing but sit there. Like,
that's how it's done.
He's not interested at all in these other human beings. His day starts and stops with Alan and that bed, and I respect that about that dog. He's such a cutie patootie.
Now, here's a point I do think that is a basis of contention.
Yes.
He also revealed that he took it down a notch in his clothing for
I do believe that.
this season.
Yeah.
He said he had a realization about the character on a recent visit to the Librids Foundation in Las Vegas for research on a play he was directing. The man taking us around said the thing about Lee was his outfits were so buoyant and big that he kept having to top himself. I thought, oh my God, that's me in The Traitors. So I don't know. Do you think it's a good idea with the civilian season to dial it down? Because it feel like, I mean, yes, the personalities aren't as big. It's not going to be as theatrical.
He does not have to be as loud visually to hold space on camera when he isn't saying anything.
Yeah.
I think that is true. I think also that I think this is also, I don't want to say a critique of RuPaul's either, but it's like for a minute they had to recenter too, because it's like the cast is doing anything and everything, and we've got these queens at total polar opposites of the scope and the spectrum that is queer art, and you're comparing apples to bullets. And it's like, well, yeah, it's not a fair comparison. One of these is edible, one of these isn't. You know what I mean? Like, just, when you start to confine what qualifies as queer performance, queer art, it loses its meaning. Yeah. You know, which I'm not trying to get existential. No, but like, trying to frame it as like, no, every outfit has to be the most flamboyant and the most colorful and the most wacky. It's like, well, that's not the genuine experience of humans. That's not anyone's. I don't think anyone is performing at a 10. That's just not the cycle of life. Like, there's a day and there's a night. Yeah. There's cycles, there's seasons. So I think Alan having a more grounded approach, if he leans more into the Scott of it, if he leans more into the kilt of it, into the royalness of it, I think that is just as fun and as whimsical. And it's him, so it's like he's not gonna he's not gonna look bad.
Well, yeah, if he like starts wearing just like plain suits, then I'm like, he's just kind of like bearding himself. At this point. Like,
yes, very
just
different.
Just because the people on the show might not be comfortable with him or something like that. You know, if it were to lean towards that, then I would be like,
think
but I don't
would
think that's the case. Yeah,
compromise himself like that.
I don't think he's the type of person that would do that. No.
So I trust that his fashion choices will be just as visually interesting as before.
Yes. Thank God. Thank God. If anything, give us range, sir. Give us range. Yeah. My last one is just a little comical moment. You know The Social Network?
Yes.
The biggest social network. And it's about Zucky Poo. Mm-hmm. Mr. Mark Zuckerberg. Well,
Mr. Z himself.
I don't know if you saw, but we're getting a sequel!
Oh, is that the one with Robert Pattinson, or is that a completely different thing? Oh,
no.
Okay.
That's the other guy. Very different man. Very different man.
Oh, that was TV
what
programming.
Would you do?
Yeah.
What's his face? I don't know his name.
That movie feels like it's gonna creep me out. It's thunder outside.
Okay. I was like, if that's wind.
No, it's
thundering.
Flying home. It is thundering, raining.
Anyway. So it's a companion piece, technically. It's a social network. What do you think they're naming the new one?
The social network?
What's the social network's, like, companion piece gonna be named, you know?
Something verse.
It
like,
is...
it can't be metaverse. But the... Connectiverse or something? No, that's bad. That's bad.
Like, okay, but they still have to sell social network in a way, right?
Yeah.
Like, because
the social verse.
Okay, we're going somewhere.
The social network.
What do you think it is?
Netverse?
There's no versing, but
okay.
I can tell you if you want.
There's no verses.
There's no verses. He ain't dropping no beat on this one. I'll tell you what. They're calling it the social reckoning.
Okay, so it's just the... What was the thing they had the whole legal battle about?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
okay.
It's
important. It's important. We need more eyes on it because I don't think enough people understood the severity of which it impacted people.
Yes.
What is that? Something Analytica? Cambridge Analytica. That's what I'm thinking of.
I see. I'll see. Oh. I find this silly.
Why is that?
Because I don't know. It's just kind of a funny name. Like,
the social reckoning.
So it's the social.
The social reckoning.
I mean,
bum, bum.
It's funny to call like a social circumstance a reckoning, and I just think it builds it to be like an action movie kind of sounding thing.
I mean, it could be.
What else could they have named it? God, I don't know. And you were leaning into the worlds my brain would have probably gone to first.
Well, I mean, like, the social network is like, okay, so we're not naming the social network. We're saying, oh, but it's that other thing.
Social network to electric boogaloo.
It's like, oh, it's not Kleenex, it's facial tissue.
Yeah.
It's not Q-tip, it's cotton swab.
Yeah.
It's not Facebook, it's the social network.
Also, fascinatingly enough, I read that Jesse Eisenberg got offered the role.
Yeah.
Again, and he turned it down.
Supposedly. I mean, I'm assuming maybe he feels shoeboxed into that role because he's gotten that same person over and over again.
Also, I think he, like, just really hates him, too.
Oh,
at this point.
Oh,
like, being made synonymous with a dude that you can't stand. Like...
Just because of a phenomenal performance, though.
Well, he aced it. Unfortunately, he just
Watching
did too well.
him age has been really interesting.
Because then you watch the people that he's played and stuff age, and you go, that's not the same.
It's just his face is not mapping the way my brain was anticipating it mapping, and that's neither here nor there.
That's how I feel about mine.
Really?
Is that weird? So, back to Mark Zuckerberg.
Talk about GLP-1s.
Probably.
Honestly, I think he did, actually. I think that was an article. It could have been.
Isn't he like ripped? Oh,
yeah.
No, or is that Jeffrey Bezos?
No, they both are. But I think Zuckerberg did it first, and then Jeffrey did it.
Who started the trend?
Jeffrey Bezos. His wife left him, and I think he got the post-divorce revenge bod, but it just looks, that body does not belong on that head the same way David Dobrik looks weird with abs. Like, it's just, you're like, this is a little bit wrong.
You think Devil Wears Prada 2 is about that divorce?
About the Bezos divorce? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, this feels a little like
an ugly tech man who just says words and invested in the right company, and daddy was in the right place at the right time. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. As much as I was like, this kind of feels like
it's giving Melinda Gates a little bit, but like.
Yeah, but that's a
whole nother
bag of worms.
Whole nother bag of worms.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know how I feel about this movie existing, just because I agree with the, it sucks it has to exist.
Yeah.
I think Social Network as a movie, if you come out of that movie and think, like, he was onto something, and don't think, like, he's an absolute bag.
Oh, yeah.
You need help. I left that movie in a fistful rage. Like, I felt like Andrew Garfield in the one scene where he's like, with my flip-flops and my Gucci sunglasses, you pretentious douchebag. Like, that's pretty much how I left feeling.
No, Andrew, I love that man in glasses and a suit.
bisexual Spider-Man. He's back.
Strikes again. He is back. He
back.
never left. He was on the ceiling the whole time.
His character, I guess, I was watching, like, I was scrolling on TikTok, so bear with me. You know, like, people make edits of, like, characters at a certain age?
Yes.
So it was, like, an edit of, like, 28 years old, and they showed Andrew Garfield in No Way Home. I was like, is he supposed to be 28? Is this a misreading?
I think like where he left off in his story and hints. If we are, ooh, not the voice crack. If we are operating under the assumption
of Amazing Spider-Man,
time continuation, like Flint is still in sand form and still trying to find his daughter. Like they're all pulled from the moment in history that they died.
Yeah.
I feel like Flint Marko was alive in his movie, but maybe I'm just misremembering.
I don't remember
Sandman.
enough.
That's okay. I think it's like a continuation. Like he was in high school, early college, so it makes sense for this time to have passed in real time.
To be in his
late 20s. Do I think it's a little generous? A little bit. Do I think it's more fun to have like 18-year-old, 28-year-old, and then like 45-year-old? Yes. Yeah. I think that is a more fun age range than 18-year-old, 32-year-old man, 42-year-old man.
Yeah, that's so true.
And yes, it's a 4-year difference, but like there's a lot of personality difference in Peter Parker in his before he's 30 and after he's 30.
I think that's true for anybody.
Yes.
To like leave us off on one last question. Similar to this, I was inspired by PowerPoint presentation Shane Top did on a show on Dropout.
I do love that show.
Yeah, Smarty Pants.
And
he talked about like every version of himself, like which one would win if all of them fought each other, like each year of your life. Yeah. Is there a year you've lived so far that you think would win right now? Because I haven't answered very quickly myself. But
very quickly.
I had a strong year.
If you go first.
Okay. I'll go first, then I'll let you say. Okay. 2020 autumn. No question. Best shape I've ever been in.
I love that.
I would cut a bitch. Ooh. I was such a badass at that point in my life. And I was forceful. There's a lot of stories to that. But I think I was just a little crazy enough with the situation at hand of that year. And it was just like, there's a global pandemic. Like, it was like, there's a lot of personal life things motivating that. I was so spiteful.
Emotionally, the most deadly I've ever been was when I was 14 and on Zoloft. Just because, like, the things that drug does to a preteen mind, I guess just full teen mind, like, the way I didn't feel anything. And, like, I feel like I could kill a man in the coldness of that. Like, if I had to take myself out, Zoloft Celeste,
went nuts.
She isn't hesitating. She isn't feeling anything. She's numb to everything. But on the other side of that, I was like 120 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel I could break her little bones right now.
Fragile but fast. Have you ever had cognac before?
Cognac, the alcohol?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. That
will probably cause the same effect. Every time I've drank that, that's the one time I've ever had a God
complex. I really want
to
try absinthe.
Same.
Yeah. I was like, I don't mind star anise, so.
I moved myself into a new apartment over the course of a single, like, overnight. I, like, booked a U-Haul, drank a cognac drink, packed all of my belongings.
Yeah. No,
moved out the next morning.
Yeah, that tracks.
Still probably...
on
the substance.
Autumn is a wonderful performer.
I will never do that again.
We are not the choices we make in our youth.
No. And again, I did not vote that version of myself as winning this. I would probably fall apart after like the boost.
Oh yeah. Oh, Masters of the Universe.
Oh.
Masters of the Universe, wrapping it up. Go see it.
4 thumbs up.
4
From
thumbs
two
up.
people.
From 2 people.
Big sign. If it's still in theaters around you, you should go check it out. And especially if it's a local theater, go support them.
Go support your local theaters.
Yes. Like, you know, small business theaters.
Yeah.
Like, that's
The family mom and pop theater. The drive-in.
Oh, yeah.
The non-commercially chain-owned.
This would be a good one at the drive-in, I'd say.
Anyway, go see He-Man.
Yeah.
It was a romp and a half. It's for the men, it's for the women, it's for the theys, it's for the gays, it's for everybody.
And don't take it too seriously.
Just
Like
have a
any
silly,
movie,
just
really.
have a silly fun time. No expectations. Silly fun time. Hot men, attractive women. Yes. I mean, we're women. We can call other women hot. It's not objectifying.
I will.
Hot women. Hot. Everyone's hot. Idris Elba and his little mustache. If you're into it, hot.
Period. All right.
That was Autumn.
That's what.